Welcome back to Educate a Mate, the podcast that gives you just enough knowledge to confidently ruin a pub quiz and then straight away argue about it. Quick disclaimer, this is for educational and entertainment purposes only, is not nutritional advice, and definitely not a life guide for what counts as dinner. Today's topic, hot dogs, the mystery meat of the snack world. Somehow both a stadium icon and a barbecue wildcard that no one fully questions, but everybody definitely judges. Let's fire up the Barbie, because we're going to get into a hot dog. I mean, not literally. That'd be weird. Something to do with the power.
Maybe.
Power of love. Right, well, we're not getting into singing, because that's an awful idea. Are you ready?
Yeah, so what is this?
This is going to get heavy.
Okay.
Real heavy.
Yeah.
Have you got your tissues?
I've got my tissues, yeah. We're doing a quick fun fact for the week.
Yeah, go on then.
Oh, no, I did mine last week. Sure.
I will think of a fun fact.
I can give you a fun fact now.
Okay. Oh, I've got a fun fact that's relative to what we're going to talk about.
Okay, yeah.
And this will lead us into the podcast.
Okay, yeah, cool.
So, VW, you like Volkswagen?
I like Volkswagen.
They make something and they sell it.
Sausages.
Yeah!
I know about this. Yeah.
The curry burst.
Yeah, and this is going to talk about sausages of Volkswagen.
Pretty much.
I'd like to know the reason why they do it.
I don't know, they're pretty expensive though. I looked at them, so I actually got them up here because I was like, just in case, I assumed you might know what they were.
Yeah.
But yeah, like fucking 17 quid for a pack.
Yeah, do you know what's even better though is when you purchase them and they come.
They've got a little parts number.
Yeah, the vacuum pack to the Volkswagen and the parts number is so cool.
Well, we've got different ideas of cool, but yeah, I'm sure that's pretty cool.
Is this the fun fact then?
Yeah, the fun fact is VW also makes sausages.
And today's topic is about
Hot dogs.
Oh, okay, yeah, this is cool.
I don't know why I was so keen to do this one, but I think this is the one that I've been most excited about doing since I thought about it.
Hot dogs.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I'm not even the biggest fan of hot dogs, but
I'm a big fan of the Costco hot dog.
The Costco hot dogs are pretty good.
Aren't they like beef and pork mixed together, or are they just beef?
Most hot dogs are a mixture of all sorts of things.
Chicken and shit.
Yeah. So we're going to go into what a hot dog is, which I didn't realize. So when I did a bit of research on this, and I tried looking for podcasts on it, and literally no one's really done a podcast on what is a hot dog.
Yeah, I can see why.
I've seen a few linguistic sort of, well, this is what a hot dog is, this isn't what a hot dog is, but it doesn't really delve too deep.
It's not really a hot topic, is it? But I'll give it you this. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I was so excited for this.
I'm keen for this. I like it. During the headlines, I'm a bit like, what? Hang on a second. I thought it was like Epstein Island or something.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking for
real deep, and now I'm just like,
hot dog.
What is a hot dog?
Oh.
So a hot dog.
I'm ready to be educated. What's a hot dog?
What do you think a hot dog is?
I'm going to say a hot dog is a terminology used for the type of, because you can't put with sausage, because a sausage is a sausage. And it's got definitions. Like, we have definitions for, especially this vegan cheese. You can't really call them vegan chicken nuggets because they're vegan nuggets and stuff. So I want to say it is an American way of getting into FDA approved.
This is all going really well.
Is it? Okay.
This is good. This is good.
I'm on the wrong train track.
You are. So, a hot dog would you say a hot dog's the entire thing? The bun, the sausage, the toppings? Or is it just the sausage?
I'd just say it's a sausage. Yeah.
But isn't that just the sausage?
That's a hot dog.
So what's a hot dog and a hot dog bun? Is that just a hot dog and a hot dog bun?
There's bun's a piece of bread, isn't it? Bun.
Yeah, but if you ask for a hot dog,
yeah,
would you be disappointed if someone just hands you the sausage and not the bun?
Yeah, that's like saying if you can have a hamburger, will be our hamburgers.
Yeah, but a burger. So so this gets onto a whole. I didn't realize this was such a deep debate.
Crazy, man. If there's any stoners listening, you might as well roll up the spliff now because your head is about to be fucking cooked. This is crazy. Go on.
Okay, so there's been a lot of dispute around this, so I don't really have an answer as the answer to this podcast. However, I'm going to go through the options and you can make your own opinion on it. So a lot of people think a hot dog is just a sausage.
Okay.
and the bun is a hot dog bun and therefore not part of the actual hot dog. Some people think the hot dog and the bun is classed as a hot dog, which I think I'd agree with, because if you ask for a hot dog, that's what you get. But then I once remember being a kid and getting served a burger in a little cafe. It was a library cafe, weirdly. There's loads of books everywhere. And I don't know why I remember this so profoundly, but I think it's because it really cut me deep that when I asked for a burger, they just gave me the burger. There was no bread.
What?
Yeah. Just like the medallion of meat, the circle of meat.
Was it cooked?
Yeah, it was, I mean, it wasn't great because I wanted bread with it. I wanted like a sandwich or a burger, like an ass.
You must have pissed someone off.
I was like 8 years old.
They looked at you when this guy's got a massive forehead.
He's got a real problem and a massive forehead. And then some people think that a hot dog is condiments as well. So that's all the toppings that you put on said hot dog.
This is getting too far-fetched now.
Okay, but that's as far as it goes, really.
Yeah.
But my question to you, past that slightly, is it technically a sandwich?
No, it's a hot dog.
Well, what is a hot dog? Mechanically, in terms of... So in engineering,
Yeah.
if I say this is a starter motor,
Yeah.
you've got a pretty good definition of what a starter motor is.
Yeah.
They'll kind of do the same thing.
Yeah.
So what is a hot dog?
Oh, it's the sausage.
Okay.
It's just a long cough fucking bratwurst or proper traditional linkage sausage, like just full of utter shit ingredients to then just call it a hot dog, because it can't be a sausage, because it probably has less than... There's going to be a definition on a sausage, and it's going to be like it has to have more than 67% meat in it.
So I thought
from pork, and a hot dog will just be nothing of correlation to
the evidence of what a hot dog actually is massively lacking. Would you class a hot dog as a sandwich?
Oh god, this is getting crazy, isn't it?
So let me give you some examples of what could be classed as a sandwich with questionability.
Sausage sandwich.
So a sandwich, by definition, is...
Hang on a second. Stop.
Hold up.
If you're going to start talking about sandwiches, you need to know the history of the sandwich.
No, I don't. You can do next week on sandwiches.
You know the history of the sandwich. There was a lord, wasn't there?
The Lord Sandwich.
I think it's something to do with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, and I want this food, but I need to get up and go. So he put it between two pieces of bread, and then he went shooting. And then it became a sandwich.
You know, we've talked about before of like, we've just kind of invented stuff without us knowing about it. And then later on we go, I could have been rich and famous had this happened 3 centuries ago.
Oh, like you did, like, what did you do? I did the jar valve. You did...
I did the 4-stroke engine.
You did the 4-stroke engine. And I was like, bro, that's just an engine, mate. And you're like, yeah.
I looked at the 2-stroke and I made it better. And then my lecturer at the time said, if only you were around a few hundred years before. I was like, oh. So yeah, would you class it as a sandwich?
A hot dog, no.
No? Why not?
It's not a sandwich.
So what is a sandwich?
Okay, then. Right, okay, yeah, okay.
I'll play your silly games.
Play silly games, yeah. A sandwich is 2 pieces of bread and something sits between it.
Yeah.
A hot dog is normally a sausage, which is called a hot dog, that's laid in a bun. So they're not separated.
Let me ask you another question.
It sits on the top.
So it's in a hinged piece of bread.
That's correct. Yeah, I'm waiting for the next question.
What happens if the hinge breaks? So you've got your hot dog, and your hinge breaks. Is it then a sandwich?
No.
I told you this was heavy.
Yeah, it's not a sandwich, is it? It's still a hot dog.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's between 2 pieces of bread.
Yeah, but it wasn't meant to be like that. It just happened to.
Right. Okay.
I'm trying to think now
of another example or something.
Another example of... I haven't got time for these silly games. Just tell me more. I am very interested, but I'm not arguing and having a debate about the difference between a sandwich, a hot dog, a burger. Well, okay, what's a burger?
I'm the one asking the questions here.
No, that's the problem, though, is you're hosting tonight's topic, and I'm the one asking the questions. You should be educating me, not quizzing me on what is the definition of freaking food.
So, from what I can gather, a few people legally of some hot dog federation in America have said that a hot dog is officially a sandwich.
It'll be Kraft.
So there's been a mix of pretty important and big companies saying a hot dog is a sandwich.
Just quickly.
Hot dogs actually came into existence, apparently. Nobody's exactly sure of the story.
I'm going to say it's the Yanks.
Oh, it was the Yanks, but technically it was the Germans, which you were right before when you said bratwurst.
All right, and who invented it? Oh, I'll take that one then. Who invented the hamburger?
Mr. Hamburg in Germany.
No, this is what I know, and this is going back to these fun facts.
I like how you're glancing towards the computer like I'm going to research it in a minute, because you know I will.
It was something to do with having lean mints, and horse riders or cowboys used to get it, and then they stick it down the front of the saddle. Then when we get oxygen wear, they take it out and fry it, and that became like the hamburger.
Where have I heard that?
Probably I told you a few years ago.
Pistol. It was invented or supposedly brought into circulation in the 1860s, and it was a chap called, well, there's a couple of stories. There's German immigrants that sort of started to sell them out of push carts when convenience food really became a thing in the 1860s. Really, that was a big time for convenience food. And then there was also a German butcher in 1871 who used to serve sausages with milk rolls. You know, the really sweet rolls.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
On Coney Island, and that's supposedly the homeland of the first hot dog. Of course, Germans apparently invented this in the 1400s.
Okay.
So they supposedly came up with bratwurst. Whether or not it was between bread is a different matter, but if you count a hot dog as just the sausage, then they came up with it in sort of the 1400s. Obviously, since then, they've become more and more widespread and popular and everything else. Any idea what's in a hot dog? Do you want to know what's in a hot dog?
So there's going to be good hot dogs and bad hot dogs in there. You know what I mean? It's like good burgers, bad burgers, good fish fingers, bad fish fingers. It's going to be like quality in it.
What's a good fish finger? Who makes good fish fingers?
I tell you what, I had some fish fingers the other day because I'm on this gluten-free diet now for the last month or so. And I kid you not, I made fish fingers. Adam, you could fit 5 fish fingers on a sandwich.
Yeah.
Average, cool.
Do you know why they do that?
So you can fit 5 on there.
No, because they come in boxes of 8.
4 and 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
or if you have 5 and 3, then you're gonna have to buy another box.
Well, mine aren't really called fish fingers. They're just called like chunky cod fingers. And I was like, okay, that's cool. So I put them in the oven, really not thinking. And I was like, I'll just put 4 in because these look pretty big. Put 4 in. I could only have 2 on each sandwich.
What? How big were these fishes for you?
They were the same size as a Mars bar. They were freaking huge.
What?
And also, I ate them and I was like, Jesus Christ, they should have been like part of a meal. I couldn't eat all of it. I was like, I'm so full.
Where were they from?
Tesco.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good quality as well.
Should we go what's in it? Do you want to know some variations on hot dogs before we go into what's in the hot dog?
Yeah, go ahead.
Some variations. So some global variations of hot dogs.
Yeah.
So we've got how about I explain what's on the hot dog and you try and guess the country?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That sounds pretty fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, go ahead.
So we've got
Turkish.
Good job. We have octopus hot dogs.
Japanese.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. We have corn dogs, which are like deep fried in a batter.
Yeah, American.
Not quite.
Oh, yeah.
They actually come from somewhere else.
It's Texas, Kansas, isn't it?
Yeah. So they sort of took it and rode with it, but somebody brought it in first.
There's Hawaiians.
Not quite. South Korea.
South Korea.
Yeah, they were very keen on their deep fried things. What about this is a good one. So it's an over the top, fully loaded hot dog, and it can often include as a topping mashed potatoes, corn, peas, parmesan, quail eggs, crisps, tomato sauce, and it's known as cachorro cuente. You've got a few guesses here.
Cacio Cuente.
Cachorro.
Cacio.
What does it sound like?
South American.
Yeah, very close.
I've heard that before. Not Uruguay, is it?
Not quite. Big rainforest there. You got this. Just name another South American country.
Brazil.
Yeah, it's Brazil.
Nice.
Which is crazy, the fact they've got quail eggs. Do they even have quail in Brazil?
I've heard that before. What are you looking at there?
Cachorro cuente. We've got a spicy sausage, with a jerk sauce and a pepper relish.
Philippines.
Oh no, you were trying to read my screen, and I went for the one. Yes, Jamaica.
I'll start reading the screen.
Oh, this is a sad one, but this is very funny. A sausage wrapped in pastry like a bread roll. So it's not a bread roll, but it's just wrapped in pastry.
So in other words, there's a sausage roll.
Yes.
Is it from Birmingham?
No, it's not actually.
Okay. Is it from...
Think of at the minute, think of the saddest country in terms of trying to achieve things, and they're not really achieving what they need to achieve.
Poland? Is it the Russian?
It is the Russian.
I like the Russians.
Okay, but they've got a really sad hot dog.
Yeah.
Like, just call it a sausage roll.
It is but it'd just be a sausage.
It is just a sausage roll.
Hey, I tell you what I was impressed with when me and Deirdre went to Poland, because that's really bad now. We enjoy all the cuisine wherever we travel to, but as soon as we got off, and I was on like the metro or whatever, so I was like, I was just flicking to Mackey's and grab you a burger. She grabs a burger, starts eating it, and you could see her face light up, like, oh my God, this is so nice. And I was like, let's have a bite. And I was like, Jesus Christ, their pates are like 100% beef. Big, like, proper, like, it's not fast food over there. It's like good quality.
Like gourmet McDonald's.
Yeah, man. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is nice.
Jesus Christ. Let's try one more.
Yeah.
A chopped sausage
Yeah.
with curry ketchup
Yes.
and chips. That's really as far as I can go without giving it away.
Chopped sausage.
With curry ketchup.
Germany.
Yeah, it is Germany. Hold on.
Yeah.
The currywurst.
That's what I was literally thinking. It was currywurst. I was like, oh, we've had them at a
We've talked about this before.
I've had them at a German market or something.
We had them at Shell Island.
We did. Was it? Yeah, we did.
They have a good German event.
Yeah, it was really good.
Oktoberfest.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one.
And there's massive variations amongst the Americas, the US, as some may call it. And so you get different variations on like the New York dog, the Chicago dog, the Coney dog, the Seattle dog, and it just depends what's on it.
I just want to clarify though, a hot dog is not a sausage. Like the Germans have the bratwurst sausage.
Yeah.
Then we have a sausage, which is got certain herbs and spices in. We have like sausage, Cumberland, etc. But like a hot dog, if you're gonna say like worldwide,
There's the 305.
you just don't imagine. Every country's got their own type of sausage, and then they have their own hot dog, if you know what I mean. And the hot dog is a very basic, really dirty, not a nice compared to sausage.
Yeah, let's go into what's in a hot dog.
Okay,
Let's see if we
rock and
can
roll it.
put some listeners off.
I'm gonna start with sulfates, preservatives, E numbers,
You're on the right lines.
salt,
Yeah.
lots of salts.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to meat content, there'll be multiple percentages of probably different animals.
So to sum it all up, a
Yeah.
hot dog is a chemically stabilized, finely blended mixture of meat scraps.
I'm gonna say it's finely, not finely. This is it. It's finely blended, but when you think fine, you think exquisite, whiskey, finely.
Not fine.
No, it should be refined.
Well, the other word for finely blended mixture of meat scraps is mechanically removed meat,
Yeah,
which sounds slightly more grim.
yeah.
A fat and emulsified proteins pumped into a tube and dyed pink to look
It's
appetizing.
dyed pink.
Yeah, we're going to go into that.
Nice.
So, first up, we've got the meat trimmings.
The meat trimmings.
To be honest, I'm not super against this. So everything that goes into a hot dog is edible. They don't just sweep the floor, but they do sweep the sort of like the butcher's block. So if you're trimming a piece of beef and you end up with the gristle and the fat and everything else, that gets put into a little bag or a bucket or a tub, and then that gets turned into hot dogs.
So when we do you remember GCSE science?
I do, yeah.
And we did the refining of oil. Did you ever do the refining of oil? So you got
Yeah, but you definitely did
bitumen,
different.
petrol, diesel, kerosene, and they all have different built boil-off points where we have to capture it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in oil, every single thing, there's no byproduct. It's all used and processed. And this is the same principle for an animal. But like these items that would go into hot dog are going to be the very bottom of this. There's no other process after this. Do you get what I mean?
They're basically using the last
last.
of everything
Okay.
to turn it into
Yeah.
something. They get all these sweepings, And what they basically do, and it does depend, like you said before, it does depend on the hot dog. You can get good hot dogs, which will be higher quality meat and less animals all in one tube, and some will have multiple animals in one tube.
Yes.
Smushed together. So in like chicken and turkey hot dogs, which is a much healthier alternative, it's not. That's a lie. Any hot dog's probably not great for you. So the carcasses are pressed through a high pressure sieve. So they're smushed together. The soft tissue squeezes out like a little bit like toothpaste. And then the hard bits are all filtered out. So anything like bone or gristle or anything like that should be filtered out in the process.
Yeah.
So you should be left with this sort of like pink slurry, which is great for shaping. Yeah, very similar to toothpaste, actually. Probably less sticky, probably slightly more fatty. And the issue is, if you left it as that, it wouldn't be a great texture. So what they do is they add a lot more fat to it. They add tons of fat to it to make it feel like when you take a bite, it's not rubbery. It's more like chomp chomp.
Yes.
So it feels like you're actually biting into a piece of protein of some description rather than just biting straight into.
Yeah, but there's a lot of science behind this because, like, when we purchase food, there's a way our body, when we eat it, crisps are the biggest example. There's science behind how a crisp crunches with the flavor it delivers to want to consume as much as possible. So, like, when they process it, the science behind it that they've like created.
I hear what you're going on about. And I listened to a podcast the other day about the bliss point. And I think we spoke about this, didn't we? Did I not speak to you about it? But it's interesting. So I didn't even know it was a thing, but it's generally found in fast foods.
Yes.
Or foods that are like very
Science
terrible.
behind it.
It's the exact amount of sugar, salt, and fat in a processed piece of food. Like your body just is like, I need this. I need more of this.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even work with, so say, for example, you go to McDonald's, you order a quarter pounder.
Yeah.
You could order 10 different quarter pounders and you'll like one more than the other ones.
Only the first one.
Okay, say you have one a day.
Yeah.
You'll have one where you do prefer it because it'll have a higher bliss point.
Oh, wow.
So it will be cooked slightly better than the rest of them
in
order to really showcase that salt, fat, sugar.
Yeah.
And it's exactly the same amongst, I assume it's the same with hot dogs, to be fair.
Yeah.
But it basically leads to a dopamine hit. And then the body thinks it's getting rewarded.
So much science.
There is a lot of science.
Yeah.
But let's get back to the ingredients of a hot dog. So we've got liquid.
Ooh, yeah.
It's not really water. A lot of people think there's a lot of water in separated meats.
Brine.
They are kept in brine.
Okay.
That's for preserving. But it's basically a frothy, pale, protein gelled emulsion, which is kind of like a whipped meat soup smoothie.
Yes. I feel a bit sick.
We're not done yet. You're staying in this till the end.
Yeah.
We've got salt. So why do you add salt to food?
Preserve and taste.
It does preserve. It seasons it. But it also breaks down muscle proteins and it turns them into very sticky.
Yeah, okay.
And then that's why the inside of a hot dog filling stretches a little bit like elastic. It's because the amount of salt in it. And so there is a reason behind it.
Can I just stop a second? So
We're nearly done.
okay. We've nearly done the whole podcast.
No. We're nearly done with the ingredients.
Okay.
The preservatives that keep it nice and pink. Sodium nitrite, keep them a nice sort of like rosy. What colour would you call a hot dog? It's like a burnt umber.
Same colour as our microphones.
We've got different hot dogs.
I'm thinking a hot dog is what you see in the jars, isn't it? Like
What colour do you think they'd be without the preservatives in them? Think of the best colour for food.
black.
Almost. Honestly, I prefer black.
Dog shit.
Not quite. It's grey.
Grey.
They'd literally be like a grey beige tube.
Oh my god.
A little bit like boiled liver when you leave it too long.
Wow.
And so the pink in hot dogs is purely chemistry.
Yeah.
There's absolutely nothing that makes them pink in terms of the ingredients apart from the preservatives.
Oh my.
And then we've got the casings.
Yeah.
So the casings used to be animal intestines, which honestly doesn't put me off that much. Like, again, you're just using all part of the animal, aren't you?
It's like sausage, isn't it?
These days, they're cellulose and they'll get pumped full.
We use
Cellulose casings.
what is cellulose then? Because that's what we use for paint. Just
Cellulose is found in plants.
okay,
A complex carbohydrate made of long chains of glucose.
maybe
Humans can't digest it, but it serves as dietary fiber. So the casing of a hot dog you can't actually digest.
it's been like sweet corn.
I guess so. Crazy. The world we live in today.
Mental.
And then last but not least, this is all sort of pumped into one tube. So everything's ground, blitzed, salted, and then it's mixed to the point of it looking a little bit like cake batter. And so it has to have a certain consistency before it's popped into these tubes. And then they're actually cooked. So any hot dogs you buy in the cans and the jars and things like that normally have been pre-cooked, but they do advise you to properly cook them.
I've eaten hot dogs out the jar.
Yeah, 100% you can do.
Yeah,
I think it's just they don't advise it.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the recipe of said hot dog.
Like I was saying a second ago, is we had fish and chips for tea. With the fish and chips, I had fish and chips. Deirdre had a pie and chips, and I bought a sausage between us. And now I'm thinking about what you're stating. It was one of them dirty, refined, super refined, chippy.
Oh, I know the ones, yeah, like the big battered sausage.
Yeah, and you bite into it, and it's just dead salty, and you're just like, everything you just said there is pretty much what I could
Oh no!
20 minutes ago, and I feel a bit queasy. Like, if I hadn't have had that sausage, I would have been like, oh, yeah, this is sweet, but now I'm a bit like, oh.
Do you reckon she got that because she knew what the podcast was on?
I bought a jumbo sausage to split into two for me and her. She plated it up, and she had a bite at the end of it, and that was it.
she already knows.
And then I was like, oh, do you not want this? And she was like, I just snapped it off, put it on a plate. I was like, no, yeah, half is for you.
They do have to pass certain food standards, but the food standards aren't too high from the sounds of it. So why do you think they became such a staple in America?
Cheap.
Cheap,
As
most food today.
fast.
Yeah. It was convenient at the time. So they were basically used a lot in baseball culture and sort of urbanization of New York and things like that. And you can still, literally, you can walk into New York today and there'll be hot dog vendors on every corner.
Wow.
And they will all do their own little variations of different hot dogs. I was doing a little bit of research into what Americans generally have on theirs. And a lot of them do. Yeah, loads of them have mustard. Mustard's generally the staple. And any other ideas what they might pop on there? Onions, yeah.
Ketchup.
No. So a lot of people think ketchup is horrendously wrong to put on a hot dog.
Oh, wow.
And I horrendously disagree.
Yeah.
I think mustard and ketchup go together. They go so well together.
It's like a sweet and sour.
Yeah.
A sweet and sour hot dog.
It's like a little bit spicy, a little bit tangy. Sometimes you've got like cheap vinegary ketchup on there. But it all works. It all works together. And then going back to what actually is a hot dog, the closest I could find to what an actual hot dog is in terms of food identification.
Yeah.
And there's some theories behind it. So sushi was called out as potentially, because sushi isn't the fish, is it? Sushi is the process of wrapping something in rice, basically.
Yeah, it's the way it's presented.
So I guess it's kind of similar to a sausage wrapped in bread. I get where they're going with that, but I wouldn't completely agree.
No, I disagree on that.
Yeah. A calzone.
Folded pizza.
Yeah, folded pizza. I guess it's like bread that's been folded around the sausage.
Just a big pasty, isn't it?
Yeah. The one I did relate to the most, and it wasn't sandwich, is a taco.
Oh, yeah, I'll give you that.
I think, it's like a sausage taco.
Yeah. Because you got the meat and then you got something folded around it to hold it.
And that's it. I was like, that kind of makes sense. Why is everybody arguing about this? Why don't we just call them tacos and be done with it?
It's just a sausage roll, though, isn't it, really?
No.
Are they different?
Very different. Sausage roll is covered in pastry. These are bread.
Same thing, isn't it?
I didn't know. Have you ever been to Greg's?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a sausage sandwich?
Yeah.
They're not the same.
I know they're not the same, but I thought it was just different cooking methods.
No.
Are they not just both flour?
Well, yeah, technically most things come from flour when it comes to baking.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just how you present the flour and cook it.
I guess in a way, but also Pastry, I think, is eggs as well. And
There's no eggs in bread.
no, I think it's basically flour and water if you want to get to the complete basics.
Oh,
of
do I
bread.
cook flour, water, and eggs, and that makes pastry?
I'm not telling you tell mate. Don't quote me.
The difference between a hot dog and a sausage roll
Some eggs.
is an egg.
So, and probably less meat in one of them,
Okay.
but who knows which one.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god.
So they actually have competitive eating of hot dogs as well.
Oh, I've seen some of these videos, man. These are rapid eaters.
Yeah. So these guys don't just eat a hot dog in like 3 or 4 bites. They literally shove one in after another.
Don't they have like a gullet? Like,
Yeah, I have no idea how they. It's a bit grim, actually.
Whoa.
But I have got a fun fact on the ingredients of a hot dog. So these Herter Frankfurters.
Oh, I've actually eaten these.
Have you?
Yeah.
These are exciting.
So some time ago, I saw a load of stuff on eBay and I had to keep going to the shop after mid-work on lunch. And next to it is like heron food. I'll just go in there and they were on off like £1. I was like, I'll just have some hot dogs in the summer because hot dogs, some a bit of coleslaw, fancy salad in it.
Yeah. So these hot dogs, £2.85 from Iceland.
Yeah,
You get-
they were £1 when I was got them from heron.
You get 10 for that.
Yeah,
And how did you cook yours?
I put them in the microwave.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, it does
20
say it does say yeah, you can pop them on a microwavable plate.
Yeah, they just explode.
It does say cook on half power for a minute.
I put on full power for about 30 seconds. Same thing, innit?
Boom, go heavy. You can also fry them in a little hot oil, or you can obviously do them the old-fashioned way and place them in a pan of simmering water.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we were going to set up a hot dog cart? I think there's still mileage in that personally.
You say, remember, I want to. Hang on a second. You told me it was a stupid idea.
Yeah, because I want to do sandwiches, and you don't agree that hot dog's a sandwich.
I was well keen for this about actually buying one, doing it, and they'll go hand in hand with a beer. We can sell some beer as well. And you're like, no.
No.
That's like sitting in front of the dragon's den.
I'm a farmer's son. I cannot sell the dirtiest meat.
No, but no. I was like, Costco sell the hot dogs that they sell in the vacuum packs. So
They're still not great.
yeah, they're tasty. Then they're so tasty. Get the ingredients for the Costco hot dog compared to that one.
Oh yeah, do you want to do a little bit of comparison?
Yeah, I'm sure it's more. I think it's like beef. Obviously, if there's any Yanks listening, I think your hot dogs are a bit different over there.
I would probably say so. There we go.
Campo Frio, American style hottie and doggy.
960 grams.
Per hot dog, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
definitely.
That's nearly a kilogram of hot dog.
They are not going to give us
The ingredient.
the ingredients, but what we can do.
Oh my God, what do you mean? It's the UK. You need to see ingredients on every item.
So,
This is the original Costco. Okay, we're going back to
the Herter Frankfurters and the Costco hot dogs.
okay.
We're gonna have a little hot dog off. So in terms of quantity of meat, so percentage of
I
meat,
think there's
one's pork, one's beef, by the way.
The hot dog from Costco is beef.
Yeah.
The other one is pork.
Yeah.
And I think it's like 60 or 66% in the cheap one.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, it's around the 60 mark, 60 to 66%.
How much do you reckon the Costco one is?
I'm gonna say it's 83%.
Okay. Drum roll, please. Great. Are you okay? Is that sausage playing with you? Let's stop. So, in the cheap Herter Frankfurters, the pork is 76.7%.
76.7.
76.7%.
I'm impressed with that.
So that's like a solid 77% pork.
So we got another 24% knocking around that we don't know what it is.
Exactly. The Costco ones, 52% beef.
My God. Well, there's got to be some other. It's 52% beef.
Yeah.
I reckon there's a bit more meat there. There's not pork mixed in with that one.
Sure. We can go through the rest of the ingredients there. So we've got water, sunflower oil, potato starch, dextrose, vegetable fiber, stabilizers. Any guesses on how many E numbers are in the Costco hot dogs?
6.
Ooh, close. It's actually 5, but you're very close. In the Herter ones, there's not actually any.
Yeah, no,
E
hang on
numbers.
a second. So what have we got there? Read them out to me.
Flavorings.
No, keep going to the antioxidants.
So sodium erythorbate.
Yeah, so E numbers themselves are chemical shortcut numbers to actual names.
So this may be.
Yes. So if you Google that, it'll probably come up with a number like E112 or something. You read that?
Oh, but it did come up with the chemical compound for it, which is C6H7Na6 minus. And it's an off-white crystalline powder. Yeah, there you go. E316.
There you go. So
Okay, so that's one E number.
Yeah, okay.
But
this is why. Do you remember Europe was like, oh no, E numbers are bad. E numbers are bad.
So they just wrote the actual name.
Wrote the actual name, and and I was always told, if you cannot pronounce what you are eating, do not eat it. It's okay.
What is interesting though is the really cheap ones do have pea protein isolate in them, which I assume is just a filler.
It's bulking agent,
but it can't be that bad. How bad can a pea protein be?
So yeah, pea protein isolate. I mean, that's in them Huels that you drink. There's lots of that. There's a lot of that in there.
You make it sound like I drink a lot of Huels. I don't think I've ever tried. Have you tried?
Yeah,
Huels, haven't you?
Yeah, when I was working on the ambulance,
I don't think I've ever had a Huel.
They're all right. They do stop you getting hungry.
There's E316 in this one as well, actually. It's an antioxidant.
Okay.
My favourite bit out of both of these hot dogs, and they both have it, is both of them have beechwood smoke flavouring. And I'm like, where'd you get the flavouring for smoke? How'd you do that?
I was going to say the Nazis came up with the smoke flavouring.
They did, but that was a different taste.
I knew Hitler would come into this one.
So it kind of looks like the Costco ones are much lower.
I see a flavour there.
A paprika.
No.
Wait, you're looking for... Is that Spanish? I think that's Spanish.
Okay.
For how to cook it.
Okay.
Maybe. I'm not even going to butcher that.
I do like them.
What's that now?
They are nice hot dogs.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that something that is nutritionally bad for you doesn't taste good.
Because we already discussed why it tastes so good.
Exactly, because it's literally designed to taste good.
Yeah.
The thing is, and it's actually a very, very clever type of food, because what they've got here, if you really, really look at it, it's the floor sweepings of some really nice cuts of meat.
Yeah.
And like you said, they're not wasting, which is fantastic. But they're actually making probably crazy money on it. Compared to, say, a fillet steak, where they will butcher it and they'll carefully tend to it and make sure the fat's in the right places and it's marbled and it takes ages to grow. You could just blitz it all up, make some hot dogs, and people would still probably eat it.
Yeah.
And I think I'd guarantee that the profit from a hot dog for the quantity you get out of a cow is probably higher than, say, a couple of fillet steaks.
Yeah. I never thought about that.
We should go into the hot dog business.
I'm still keen.
It's still really keen. I want to do sandwiches, though. I enjoy making food, and what I don't want to do is just boil some hot dogs and stick some mustard on it and say,
what you do then is you'll stand there and say, what do you want, a hot dog or a sandwich? And then if they say...
It's a gourmet sandwich for £12 or a hot dog for 85p.
And if they say, oh, I'll have a sandwich, you can just cut the bread in half.
But I've got to make sure it's fully in half. It can't be hinged. I like a good hot dog.
It's nice to talk about food on the podcast.
Any ideas how long the longest hot dog in the world was?
I don't know.
This was a Guinness World Record in 2012.
I did a YouTube. I watched a video on YouTube about the biggest pizza, and that was pretty fucking big. But the biggest hot dog. Is this multiple hot dogs sewn together?
No, this is one big. So here's a picture of it.
So that's one whole hot dog. Is that in Japan?
I'm gonna say so with the.
That is in like 60s. Them people are dead now.
It's 2006, but okay.
What? Is that what 2006 looked like?
Yeah, apparently it was in Japan, but apparently Japan didn't have great cameras, which is weird. Because they make cameras.
This is the strongest camera in the world. Struggle to take a picture of this hot dog. That looks pretty long. Oh my god, who put the mustard on?
I don't know, but I would have had a really achy. You can see like a few bits here where he's just like, his arms got tired and he's not.
I've got one for you.
Spiral.
I have got a question for you.
Go on.
If you're going to do an advertisement to mustard the longest hot dog in the world, who would you employ to do that? What would the job advert entail? What would the job description be?
So I need someone that's going to put mustard on a hot dog.
Yeah, I know.
And I need the person to do it, not the mustard brand.
No, yeah, you need the person. I know. I'm not on about the name of an individual. I'm on about what industry would you pull that individual from to apply such a task that is
Porn.
Would you do porn?
No, actually, my first thought was, and this is before he got done for, is it Semitism and all sorts of things, was Hulk Hogan. I was like, he'd do great in a hot dog ad. Do you know what I mean?
In an ad, yeah. And then
I'd be like, come get your hot dogs.
he's dead now, you know.
Oh, shit, yeah, he died.
He died.
He died this year.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awkward.
I was gonna get someone who fits bathrooms because they'd be really good with a silicone gun. How long is that hot dog? It's pretty long.
That one is
I'm gonna say 102 meters.
102 meters.
That's pretty fucking long. That is.
That's 60.3 meters.
60.3.
So not quite 102. That's pretty cool. Well, but 60.3 meters is a fair distance.
60 meters is quite a long hot dog. Ow! What machine? They had to have one machine that made one hot dog. How did they get in that building without breaking it?
That is a solid question.
I mean,
Just so there's a door at the other end. Do you reckon they just all walked it in?
and they said to him, when we walk out that door, how big is he go straight into the car park? Is the car park 60 meters? And we're in
How did they
Japan.
transport it?
We're in Japan as well, which is like the highly dense.
Yeah, so there's corners.
There's corners
Did
everywhere.
they literally do it outside? How did that? I want to know more about this record. How does this even work? How did they get that in there? It's in the ballroom of the Akasaka Prince Hotel.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how? How did they get it in there? Another question is, how many hot dogs do you reckon?
I don't trust that. You know, there's one picture there.
It's like Godzilla. Well, like big lizard.
If one picture, yeah, this country is renowned for the quality of their cameras. It's such a poor quality picture of one angle. Do you know what I mean?
Actually, you are kind of right.
But
There is really only the one.
what's a con? They're fucking lying.
This is a lie.
Why did what the Japanese didn't even need to
This
make?
is why there's no podcast on it, because everyone gets assassinated when they come up with this solution. That's crazy. The biggest hot dog in the world. So there's a few discrepancies on biggest, and some of them are, I think, heaviest.
Yeah.
But the actual longest hot dog in the world is supposedly the Japanese one. But there's only really one photo of it.
I don't trust it. Oh my god, what is this website?
WorldRecordAcademy.com.
It's built from 2006. They made their own website in 2006. I would love to see the side traffic to this website.
Me too.
You're the first person last 12 months.
They're like, woo, somebody's watching the ads. That's incredible. But then supposedly, so some woman in America supposedly made a bigger hot dog, bigger than 60 meters, which is 250 feet.
Yeah.
But then she held up a 15-foot hot dog.
With the smallest picture in the world.
That is so awful.
If anyone gets a chance to just please start Googling it, because we need to get our facts correct.
That's a bigger bit.
That is Photoshop, the heck, man.
I think we could break this. I don't think there's enough evidence for this big hot dog.
This is not the correct evidence.
It's all the same photo.
It is.
Every single. There can't have only been one camera there.
Yeah, there's something dodgy there. Why has this not been broken yet?
I think we've just uncovered a new conspiracy theory.
If anyone wants to contact us, I think we partner up with Prince's hot dog.
And make bigger hot dogs.
Make bigger hot dogs with less.
So everything we've said bad about hot dogs, we take it back.
No, we're not saying anything about it. We're just educating people on how hot dogs are, innit?
We just want to make bigger hot dogs.
Yeah.
So we're going to wind down slightly.
Yeah.
So how many normal sized hot dogs do you reckon you could eat in 10 minutes?
In 10 minutes.
Now, I know you have a certain record for chicken nuggets.
57.
57.
Mm.
And was that just like any time
No.
in one sitting?
It was one sitting, yeah.
57's a good chunk.
57 McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Which, yeah, like, they're pretty big, really, in terms of other chicken nuggets.
I was quite impressed with that. I honestly, when I did that, I didn't throw up, but I did nearly go into like, is it
Like catatonic.
I thought I was going to die.
So how many hot dogs do you reckon you could eat in 10 minutes?
Just normal hot dogs.
Yeah, imagine Costco hot dogs.
For you minutes.
And you've got to eat them as fast as possible.
Costco hot dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, 4.
4 in 10 minutes?
Yeah.
I think I could do better than that.
No, you'd be too full.
No.
Yeah. 4 Costco. Costco hot dogs are massive.
Nah, you just smush them up. They're already smushed up, so
Oh.
just smush them up more.
Costco, I could push to 6. Them little ones in the jars, the little tin ones, I could smash out in 10 minutes.
With the bun, they're not just the sausage. They're not just like deep throat them.
I'm on about little naff hot dogs, the little shitty naff hot dogs.
Yeah, just like the kind of thing you'd get from a street vendor in New York, because we've both been to New York.
Oh, yeah. So Costco hot dogs.
Yeah.
10 minutes, 10.
Yeah, I'd say 10's a good. I'd say that's pretty attributable in terms
It's
of
a minute a dog.
minute dog.
The first 3 dogs you're going to do 40 seconds each. That buys you some.
Slow down a bit.
Yeah, make sure you got water. And then chomp, chomp, chomp like a G.
Nice. Do you want to know what the world record is for hot dogs eaten in 10 minutes?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is 83 hot dogs.
There's 93 Costco dogs.
83 hot dogs.
So that's without bread.
No, that is with bread.
Oh, I've seen a picture of this guy before. Have you ever watched the video of him eating?
Yeah, he's
fucking rapid. He makes everyone look like slow motion.
So, you know the guy I watch, Beard versus
Yeah.
Beard Me Food, whatever he's called, that chap, big beardy chap. He took part in this, and I don't think he came first. I might be wrong because there's a lot, but I'm guessing a lot of people also watch him. But he's taken part in this, and yeah, this guy is just on another.
He's different level. All he's ever eaten is hot dogs.
All he likes is hot dogs. And he's literally from 2012. Oh my God, it goes right back. 2005 is when he started competitive eating.
There's something not right here.
Guess what he started competitively eating first?
The world's longest hot dog.
No, you would never get this in a million years. If you were to choose a food to start competitively eating?
I'm going to say eggs.
No.
Okay.
But eggs is pretty out there.
Competitively eating.
How about 3 guesses? Eggs.
Cucumbers.
No, but you honestly, you're kind of on the right line with a cucumber. It is a vegetable.
Fucking hell, it's going to be
Apple. It's not a vegetable.
Look, I'm learning some good stuff tonight. It's not a vegetable. I know it's a fruit. Yeah. Tomato.
No. So deep fried asparagus.
Deep fried asparagus.
I told you you'd never get it.
Competitive eating.
Yeah, apparently that's a thing.
Well, that's not a fucking thing.
And this is why we educate mates. It's because literally I've just learned more in the last 10 minutes than I have done all day.
The guy who holds the record for the most hot dogs consumed in 10 minutes started with deep fried asparagus. That's a sentence and a half I'm never ever going to repeat again.
No, I don't think many people have repeated it.
And he ate 83 hot dogs. What was his record for the asparagus?
He ate 6.3 pounds, which is 2.9 kilos of asparagus in 11.5 minutes, which is quite a lot. Nearly 3 kilos of asparagus in 12 minutes. So this guy is called Joey Chestnut. And he is a competitive eater. He's done chicken wings, he's done ribs, he's done obviously hot dogs and various other things. He also did grilled cheese sandwiches. He ate 32.5 grilled cheese sandwiches in 10 minutes.
Whoa.
This guy's off his nut.
He's skinny as shit.
He is, yeah. He also drank a gallon of milk in 41 seconds. How many litres is in a gallon?
American's different than the UK. So the UK is 4.5 litres, America's 3.5 litres.
Oh, I don't. Yeah. You're good at this.
Still don't know a fucking apple is a fruit.
It's all about the education. But that is insane. We're slightly running over with our hot dog talk. So I do think a hot dog is classed as a taco rather than anything else. I think a taco is the closest thing you're going to get.
I can see the evolution between a taco and a hot dog, but
Yeah.
I can't see the evolution between...
Don't say a sandwich and a hot dog.
Yeah,
There's definitely a link there. A sausage link. Anyway, that was Educate a Mate on hot dogs.
I enjoyed that, Moz.
Hopefully you've learned a thing or two about hot dogs.
Next week's going to be about air freshness.
I hope so.
No.
I think it's going to be about false allegations in record breaking.
Yeah. I've been on the phone to Guinness Book of Records. They have nothing to do with Guinness.
That was Educate a Mate on hot dogs, a sausage in a bun that somehow became a global cultural icon. Simple, messy, and way more controversial than it should be. If you've learned something today, give us a follow and we'll keep the facts rolling in because they come in a roll. You get it? Oh. Catch you next time on Educator Mate.